TJ, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing, Rob?
Wonderful. Back for another RTL Brother coin talk here. Not an ICO, but something interesting for
Pretty
sure.
close.
And we have a visitor. We have a special guest, Bob Leonard. He wanted to share his opinion with us, or maybe ask some questions. It's another user that we try to help.
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, definitely. This is why we're here. This is why we do it. So thank you for being on and
Joining us.
yeah, joining us for sure.
So today we're talking about Fantasy Coin FXXX.
Yes, we are.
This is a coin that's powered by Gaze Coin, which Gaze Coin is it's virtual reality style Bitcoin. Virtual
Blockchain.
reality style blockchain. Woo. Company, and what Fantasy is it's their red light district of their virtual reality style, and Fantasy Coin is the currency that this red light district accepts and uses. It's a quite interesting and appealing system that they have going here. Watching the videos of the guy doing it, it looks like he's basically walking through a town, and there's advertisements, and you could go into the buildings and view your fantasies that you are looking for.
Virtual reality.
How many tokens, or how much does it cost?
So what they're gonna do is, what it seems like in like the private area, it's gonna be about like, one of the examples was like one fantasy coin per minute, and based on demand, based on how many people are going there, they can raise it based on the demand of people wanting to see that certain star, or that certain fantasy that is offered with these certain stars. However it works, so like basically how many people they bring in, they could change the price based on their private house.
And they're bringing the FXXX coins to be coming in at 10 cents a piece.
At 10 cents a piece is what it looks like they're going to do for, like, to buy it from them.
Right, and right now it's very new, and they're about to start selling real estate
on September 16th, 2018.
All right, a few days, they're going to be selling real estate, and the people who buy the real estate are going to be advertisers or somebody who wants to put their content online to share and make some money, hopefully.
Yeah, they're landlords. So basically they're going to be able to rent out their place, rent out their space, like for billboard advertisement, or if they want to private something inside so they can have their fantasy. And they make, I think the white paper said they should be making it 8% of anything that's producing a revenue on their property.
Like Total Recall. Come to life. You see Total Recall? Everybody? All right. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's definitely interesting. And they're going to, the people that come in and buy the real estate are, advised to have their ads show content. So it's going to be teasers on their ads, just like, I guess, I've never been, but walking down a regular red light district, you would see, like in Amsterdam, the pictures I've seen, like there are going to be girls, in the windows, basically.
Window shopping is how I think about it.
So you're going to be window shopping. It's going to be a free, what do they call it? It's like a free,
like a trailer.
A what? Like a trailer.
Peep show, but a trailer, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're not showing too much. They're showing enough to get the person interested. But this is also how you gain coins too. You gain coins by viewing. They have they use it, they can call it a gazer or something. So if you're actually looking at the product, that's when it starts the billboard, that's when it starts, and that's when it starts paying you based on advertising. And I don't know if you all watched the video of the guy that does it, and he has like his wallet that counts down, and like when he posts an ad, it lets him say how much he's willing to give out. So that ad will stay there until people watch it for 1,000 coins worth of time.
And you could watch these ads, and when you're looking at the ad, because it's virtual reality, it's some of the ads it will take you through like a wormhole, and it's going to bring you right to, the advertiser's spot. So whatever it is you were looking at, if you're interested in it, I guess you just, the way it looked in, one of the videos I was watching is you just look at it for long enough, and that will bring you to, that advertiser.
Is the advertiser live, or is it?
I think that's what they're going for.
Like a video, but they say they could be live. The models can be live, but they can have, as it says on their white paper, they can be having their live stream going 24/7, even when they're not there, because they could just have their videos on repeat, or however they do it. So the person, it seems like they go in, they will still stream a live event.
And then replay the live event for other people that haven't seen it, I guess. That's what they say. They only have to do it once, and then they could replay it 1,000 times, which, that makes a lot more sense and more money for them, obviously, if they don't have to have somebody standing there live all the time. But, maybe there's going to be premium packages that you're going to be paying for something live, just like there's,
I want that person responding to me.
The industry's already there. They just are making a platform that is, more real, I guess, hence virtual reality. And they have their team is pretty amazing. They have some, virtual reality people that are on their team. And then, just to like rendering the graphics, they have somebody that does the rendering the graphics. So, I'm sure they're working hard on it to make it, more real and more of a more pleasurable experience for everyone that's involved.
Yeah, when you can resell your work over and over and over again, there's obviously a lucrative opportunity. But what makes this different from Vimeo or YouTube as far as being video hosting?
Well, it's your fantasy. It's your desire. You could do whatever you want. Like some of these aren't live, so it's the fantasy of your desire. It's going to be from your inner heart when you're walking through this red light district, is what I have to say. The best of the best.
Well, I have heard, okay, even on YouTube, you can search virtually anything. And there's a video for it.
But now you're getting payments from the people that are coming to watch you. Not you're getting paid by the people. You're getting them multiple things. You're not just, yes, YouTube will pay you based on how much time that you.
How many people watch it? But as the consumer, the person watching the video, I'm also paying. I'm paying an FXXX coin.
An FXXX to go in.
Right. So why am I coming
for the experience? What other? I mean, I don't know of any other virtual reality out there.
Well, the virtual reality piece is different because now I can get up and walk around it.
Right.
Okay. So it's like if you're fixing the carburetor of your car, you can watch a video on YouTube tomorrow, no matter what kind of car you have. But if it's virtual reality, I can actually get up, look from a different angle.
Yeah, it could be on both sides. You have to turn around. They'll be doing.
The carburetor will be back of me too.
It'll be behind you. Yeah, it'll be behind you if it's behind you, and it'll be like, oh, look at there. It's along the ground.
Okay, now that's
I can imagine how that would be a more pleasurable experience.
Exactly, and it would be. So in that case, though, you need a live model. I would think.
Something different every time. I bet the live models would gain more money. They would bring more users. I bet you they could charge more for it.
Okay, so is there a premium service? Is there a live versus a...
There's a premium for all of them. So every apartment that you go into has a premium room.
Right now,
And they have a free
the real estate hasn't even been sold yet.
No, not
Okay,
yet.
they got this
Oh, okay.
sale going on, and then you're going to have the companies coming in and buying whatever they said, like high traffic areas are going to go for more expensive, or you're going to basically, it's going to be a bid system, and you're trying to get the best spot in the town. One of the places is in Mars, so they have like a Mars, like you're buying space in virtual reality Mars.
Yeah, they have strip clubs and
all sorts of it looks like there's a flavor for everybody, and I'm sure there will be. We've all seen, the porn industry is huge, and it sells a lot. So this
virtual reality, it makes you feel like you're in it.
Well, that's the point of the virtual reality. I can get up and actually stick a dollar bill in a G-string versus just watching somebody else do it. There's a name for that, even in that world today. Don't ask me what it is. I don't.
Sure. You sound like you're going with there.
We're waiting for the word for it now.
We thought we were going to be answering questions for you, but now we got some. All right. But that's it. This is something interesting. Can't see what is going to happen. Hopefully, we get a chance to walk through the town. I'm not sure if we're going to be buying any property, but it will definitely be cool to look at either way.
It's definitely different. I love the gays team in general, the whole idea of the virtual reality thing, to being the red light district, to even doing live concerts. I could just imagine that being a thing as well at some point.
Right.
Where you can watch a band on
from the stage.
From the stage.
From the stage point of view, and then look around and see,
everybody else that's watching. It was just like the whole idea of being in it.
I feel like I don't know the technology, and I don't claim to, but I feel like that just takes a few cameras to make it, virtual reality. As long as you have different angles for people to, for somebody to come in and look around. Google does a pretty good job of it on street view already. You look around and you feel like you're there, but that's just a series of pictures that they took.
Those products already exist everywhere.
And perfect. And we just add this virtual
where I can turn around and look at something. The coolness of virtual reality, I think, is first I can be in the first row or the fifth row and pay more because I'm in the first row versus the fifth row. But second, I can get up and go to the bathroom.
Okay. In your own private room.
And I'm still part of the experience.
Right.
So I could leave the concert and come back, and walking down the ramp, I'm still watching the concert. So there's huge value to that. Again, the same thing in that other stuff. You can get up and walk around and look at it from different angles.
Lost one.
Hold on one second. Sorry.
But yeah.
No, I see what you're saying though. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Yes.
We can still hear you.
Okay.
I think the co-founder of this, Johnny Peters, he's the co-founder of Gays Coin. He got something under his belt for the blockchain movement. This looks extremely cool, and the CTO is, if you've looked up the people that were there, his name is Bak Ku, I'm pretty sure. Baki Puba is what he's named on the Ethereum network, in which he is considered one of the leading in the blockchain security specialists. He is.
Who comes from the key industry?
What?
Who is knowledgeable about the key industry?
Who is?
The porn industry?
Yes.
Oh, this was the virtual reality. This is just.
I don't think they're. I don't. Wait. Now I skimmed through their white paper, but I don't remember anything actually about anyone in the porn industry. But
this is a gays team. I think that they're just looking to bring in a new.
Right. They bring in the porn companies, okay, or the whatever company wants to come and advertise in there.
Okay.
I don't necessarily. It doesn't have to be porn. It can be. It looks like it's going to be music and different. Whatever people want to advertise, and they don't care if it's associated with.
Okay, so from the side of picking up coin, as an investment type thing, you know, they are a technology play. They're not a sex play.
Yeah, Gaze is a technology play.
Right. They have other companies that are also on their Gaze network, where it's a virtual reality, built on a blockchain, basically. And so they have other virtual reality, and I'm not sure what else they had. We were really
they have a hex coin. I'm pretty sure they do also have a music. I think Hexcoin was a music, or they have a music one as well. That's actually what really made the idea click for me when I was looking through it. I was like, Gazecoin has it.
And we might come back and talk about Gazecoin again for sure, because they do look promising as well, especially since we're talking about
one of their coins.
One aspect on them, and they directly tied to this fantasy. So, maybe they're part of it, more than just a separate company coming in. It's more like, Gaze has a lot to do with this for sure.
Okay. Companies, whether it be a VCR, the internet in general, or actual companies like, I read about Pornhub tonight. It's not a technology play. It's a porn company that brought in technology, or there was porn expertise.
Now, this is the virtual reality company bringing in the porn industry, and just the industries that they are looking for to make the virtual reality what you want to see.
Right. I'm interested because, for some reason, I feel like every section's going to have a Pornhub, in there. But I don't know exactly who they're trying to sell to here, but, I'm definitely interested to see how it works out.
Well, if it's music, again, the same thing exists in the music world as well, in that people in music brought in the technology, the successful people. It wasn't the technology saying, hey, I'm going to go get music. The only oddball to that situation was Pixar, where Pixar was a technology company or a technology person that ended up buying into animation. It wasn't an animator bringing in technology. Right offhand, it's the only one I can think of. Sex might be a little easier because it's easier. It's if you can get to the market, it's obviously an easier sell because it still is the biggest, probably one of the biggest industries on the internet still.
I can imagine. I think that's it on Fantasy Coin, though.
For sure, and we could probably talk about this forever, especially going back into Gazecoin. But yeah, I think that is it. That's all we're going to be talking about on Fantasy Coin today. So, any other?
It's 10 cents a coin
right now.
Well, it's a ERC20 token right now.
Okay, and they're selling it for the equivalent of 10 cents.
Yes, they'll be selling it at base price at 10 cents a token.
And they're giving bonuses and such right now, but I think that's what it says it's going to be coming out as, yes, on their white paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the bonuses are a percentage on the buy, or are there service bonuses as well?
The percentage on the buy.
Okay, cool, very cool.
Cool. Well, thank you for being part of us. Follow. I don't know if we had any other visitors come in, but that was pretty cool. Thank you.
Thank you. I was interested in the topic. Jumped right in as soon as I saw it.
This is exciting. It's cool to have someone else in this conversation.
For sure.
Appreciate it. Thank you for joining. And yeah, for the watchers, please subscribe to us, follow us on Twitter, and please keep watching and like our pages. Thanks, y'all.
This is not financial advice. We're not advising you to put any money into this. You do what you want. Do your own research, please. It is just something interesting, and we're having a conversation about it.
Can I ask one more question about the industry specifically?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. Aren't the big boys like Pornhub taking cryptocurrency now?
Yes. They are. They're taking several different kinds of cryptocurrency now. They started with Verge, I believe, and then.
I think they have Tron.
But I still don't think they have any virtual reality yet.
No, I'm good.
that I've seen.
Not that I would know. I was going to say, not that I've seen. Okay, very good.
Cool. Well, thank you again. We will talk to you guys later.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Have fun.